people.
Hey, what's going on? Time to turn it down and break it down behind the boards for the Black Hand Side Show. I am Professor T, and to my left hand side, as always, we got...
What's going on? It's your boy Colton Crush. And hey, you know, I ain't here to tell you what's right. I'm here to tell you what's real.
Oh, that's the deal. And in the middle, my Muslim brother from another mother.
You know what I'm saying? It's Black Meen, a.k.a. Bunchy Carter, a.k.a. Bootney Farnsworth, the original skinny champ.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, brothers, I say we jump right into it. It's been an interesting last 2 or 3 days. A lot going on in the world. We're going to start off with President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, dropping bombs in the Middle East and bringing back old beef. 59 Tomahawk missiles dropped on a Syrian air base in response to alleged chemical bombings by Syrian President Assad. Any thoughts, brothers?
It's funk season. I told y'all a couple months ago, the Patriots won, we're going to war. Did I not say that? Did I not say the Patriots won? Every time they win,
True.
we go to war.
True.
Okay? Big war, too. You know what I mean?
Big money.
Big money, man.
Big money.
So,
Well, see, here's my problem, fellas. I think, the reality is it's not a good time for war for anybody. But if we go to war, Russia has already condemned these acts. We don't know the real ties between the Russian government and our administration.
I think they're in cahoots. I think they're working together.
They could be in cahoots, and that's a very serious possibility, because as we saw, there has been people that have resigned already from the Trump administration behind their ties to the Russian administration or to the Russian government, basically saying that we had no ties originally, and now, and once the ties were about to be concretely discovered and disclosed, they resigned from their positions abruptly. But I do agree. However, it's problematic because Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that he condemns the acts by the United States. They are crimes against humanity, and they are illegal on the world stage. And, to me, that just sounds like he's setting the tone just to say, hey, we told you back then we wasn't with it. And any excuse we have to go to war, so be it. So,
hey, Paulie.
Hey, Paulie.
Let me ask you a question here, Paulie, all right?
My name is not Paulie, it's Rezdinsky.
All right, no, but I'm just saying it, right? They say that we don't have the biggest mob. Who was the biggest mob in the world there, huh?
It's Mother Russia, long live.
The Russian mob, huh? They get you, Alonzo, okay? They'll get all Alonzos, all right? That's my point. The biggest mob in the world is the Russian mob. And all I got to say, like I've been saying, every wife that Donald J. Trump has had has been a Russian. And I'm just saying, that's the oldest trick in the book. Gangster shit. Hey, send a chick at him.
So you fell for the okie doke?
Put that thing on him. Whip that thing on him. You know what I mean?
See, I see it from a money.
I mean, come on now.
Man.
I mean, I'm just saying though. Look how gangster this looks. She don't even live at the White House.
Nah,
she stayed where he in Florida. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
With the daughter. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they do that.
Hey, I think
my fault.
I think it's about the money, man. I think this is one of them. Some people may get mad about this, but this is a Mayweather versus Pacquiao to me, money wise.
I'm telling you,
let's play the game. Let's act like we gonna put on a big show, But it's about money, man.
Nah, all these dudes in the street talking about they the mob. No, this is the real mob. This is the mob right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, bro, something is not right. Like I said, the fact that he's been married to all Russians, right? Okay, listen. If Obama was married to Afghanis, Every single of his wife was Afghani, but we in war with Afghanistan. People be like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an Obama defender. You feel me? I'm just saying, I see you out there, JC, but I'm saying like this. I'm not a defender of him. I'm just saying though, it just looks funny that just a few months ago you saying how much you love Russia during your campaign, how much you want a Trump Moscow, Trump Towers Moscow. What you're saying, right? But now it's probably, I don't buy it, man. I think this is the real thing. I think it's about to be World War III. I think the United States and Russia both by themselves don't have the capacity to defeat China, and I think that they are collectively trying to get together in some kind of way to split up whatever's left after they're through with China, if they could beat China, which I don't think they can.
Well, Dick, so you got Russia coming in, you got China, North Korea, obviously. Donald Trump said that North Korea has reached the end of their rope as far as their testing of nuclear weapons, et cetera, et cetera. Iran has condemned, obviously, Iran don't like the United States, period, but Iran has condemned the actions because Iran is the number one supporter of Syria. Right now, we do not have the military prowess to fight an entire world war, especially a third world war on multiple fronts. It's just foolish. It's a bad military strategy. It's not a good look.
When is it ever, though?
You know what the thing is with the first two world wars, you remember we didn't start those bad boys. We were just, we waited till they fought it out a little while and then jumped in. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But coming in, being the originator, that's not a good look. That's all I'm saying.
Ain't nobody gonna stop.
But at the same time, World War One, United States.
Right now, look, go ahead and say what you
World War One, United States was not the world's number one superpower.
No, we weren't.
World War Two, we weren't superpower. We weren't the number one superpower. We didn't become the superpower till after World War Two. So I'm saying, regardless of right now, if a world war kicked off, if we are the initiator or not, we are in the smack middle of it because we're the number one superpower. That's like Britain. They didn't kick off World War One, but they had to go get up in it because why? They were the number one superpower.
But here's the thing. I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that right now we're severely undermanned. We've been people forget that we are still in a war that Obama planned to end before he took office. We still have troops in Afghanistan. Hell, we still have troops in Korea going back 50 years. The Korean War has never ended because they did not sign a treaty. They just made an armistice agreement that they would not shoot at each other. There's no treaty ended there. And on top of that, I was doing some research before my late brother showed up to the show. And
my fault, Joe College.
Oh, right. You know what I'm saying? No, but on some real, I was doing, and I believe if my calculations are correct, that every Republican president since the 50s, we have been at war. We were at war with Korea, and then the 60s.
Does that include the great Ronald Reagan?
Oh, Ronald Reagan was all up in
Ronald Reagan.
Where were we? Nicaragua, and then we were all over the place, man. Iran-Contra affair was under.
Man, Ronald Reagan, man, just got cocaine, everything,
crazy, baby.
We always at war, though. We always at war, whether they announce it or not. We always at war fighting something. That's that blowback. That's where all that shit come from.
Yeah, but that's not. We not talking conspiracy. We talking legitimate wars.
Hey, Coach. On a side note, just remember that he snuck that one in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you talking about?
I got it. Yeah. Hey, let me write that.
Okay, good. Mental note.
What I sneak in?
Oh, the subliminal cap. But
ain't sneaking no subliminal cap. My point is this, brother. You got we had a war with under Reagan. We had all the Iran-Contra shit was going on, and then you had. Bush Senior, Herbert Walker Bush, and
Great American.
We had the Iraq War over oil.
Great American.
So, Professor T, you saying all that to say what, man?
Oh, listen here, you old cracker motherfucker. To say what, man? I'm saying that the Republican Party, when they have been in office, we have gone to war under them since the freaking 50s. That's what I'm saying. Every time we go in,
are you a Democrat defender, brother?
No, I'm a nobody defender.
I'm just saying because you sound like one of them old black Democrats. I'm gonna tell you because the Republicans done did this, and I remember when Jimmy Carter. That sound like
amen.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Yeah, man. See that, Miss Lady Ma'am? That's your son.
Mama.
That's your son.
But I'm just saying.
Starbucks got him on acidity like that.
Hey, Democrats are a bunch of crackers.
I didn't say nothing about the Democrats. I said that under the Republicans we gone to war. Now don't you be like them crackers that assume because I said one thing that I intended the opposite.
He got him riled up.
Hey,
He got him riled up.
Hey, that's what I thought. We try to wake his game up. He over there a little sleepy.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Poking the bear.
Yeah, we had to wake his game up a little bit. You know, he over there sleepy. You know what I mean?
Anyway, also the Cracker Central Committee, the alt-right, the alt-white, has now pledged to remove their support of Donald Trump for going against his America First policy.
For real?
Indeed, they said that their support behind Donald Trump stems from his ability to put America first. They now accuse him of quote unquote being Israel's bitch.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's our way or the highway.
Hey, man, they go hard. I like that. Hey.
Oh, now, so you like that?
Nah, I'm saying like this. It's like I said, we said last show. I like the white man where I know where he stands. You know what I mean? I like the one where he knows.
Mad at that.
I don't like the Berkeley liberal. They say, "Hey, what's up, man?" Then they go, "I think he steals." You know what I'm saying? I don't like that,
I
bro.
know all about it.
Feel me? But yeah, I mean, Trump. I mean, the alt-right pulling back from Trump. I don't see that lasting that long because why? They just put those bids in for those walls. They're building 30-foot prototypes in San Diego coming up.
That's if they figure it out.
Look. That wall goes up. He gonna get his America First people back. Well, he did put the wall up. You know, so he'll get his people back. You know what I mean? That wall go up, he'll get them back.
Yeah, but it's
because some of them own those.
Yeah, those who get money,
who build the walls, who own the companies build the walls. So
those who get money but
so
if he ain't doing right by the other ones, they gonna turn their back on him. He played them. You know what I mean? He played them.
Nah, because when second quarter number come around, he didn't do what he had to do for their numbers. They'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man. I don't think he just played dog. I think he played whoever he had to play to get in the office.
Yeah.
Man. And the bottom line is, all you coal miners out there, all you steel mill workers, all you Teamsters that thought all of a sudden your jobs were going to come back because Donald Trump took office, and you voted for that man. My only question is, how far does the ship have to sink before you say, hey, maybe I made a mistake? All I'm saying is he promised, not only did he promise a wall to keep out all the Mexicans that Mexico was going to pay for, and then, well, maybe they won't pay for it now. We'll pay for it first, and then they'll pay us back, I promise. If you believe that one, I got 3 or 4 bridges to sell right here in the Bay Area just for you. All right?
I wonder how many of them sitting in their house crying.
But
But
see, here's my thing. Okay, to take it on a serious note, how many people you think are crying, and how many you think are out there delusional? Like, well, he's new, he's trying to get it right, and he's still going.
Bro, there's a lot. I mean, how many were like that about Obama? Black people were the same way.
Yeah.
Black people, look, there's black people stunned that we're in a worse condition after Obama. Without, like, you know what I'm saying? The police still killing black people. Black people are stunned.
Because they put on a good show of making them think it was about them.
No.
That it was about the people.
Yeah.
Shit ain't about the people. It's politics, man.
Hope.
Yeah. Get you with the word.
Hope.
Make America great again.
Down with dope.
Hey, man, make America great again. Hey, that rung the white people's ear. They said, when they said make America, that means you niggas get back to work.
Well, I give the man credit. The man is the man is cunning in the sense where he put an anti-public education billionaire in charge of the public schooling system. He put an anti-green energy person in charge of the Energy Committee. He put someone in charge of the EPA who has been vehemently opposed to the EPA and talked about dismantling it before he was placed in charge of it. He put a brilliant neurosurgeon in charge of the Housing and Urban Development Department.
It's business, man.
He doesn't have any understanding
and
about that.
And he is a black cracker.
He is a black cracker.
Ben Carson.
What Jay-Z say, though?
Carson.
You know what I'm saying?
This ain't Jay-Z. This is real life, man.
I'm just saying.
Jay-Z gonna have shit to do on Donald.
Man.
Yeah, he a business
It's money.
man. He gonna business your ass, man.
We got a businessman.
Jay-Z
as
is
the president.
Jay-Z.
What else is gonna be about?
Jay-Z is having dinner with Donald Trump on under.
I believe it.
How many times has he rapped about being at Trump Towers? See, that's how Trump could roast all them rappers if he wants to, because he go back through their raps and talk about how they talking about I'm Donald Trump. Hey, bro.
Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in.
Yeah, see, they could go back and really Donald Trump could go back and really cap. Like, man, that's why if I was Donald, I go do one of those. Remember how Cameron did the Biggie compilation on Jay-Z with all the Jay-Z? I go find all the rappers who said Trump. And he'll find a whole bunch of them.
It's a lot of them.
And I'll start listening. He's on my dick. This on my. I start going in.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. People forget, this is on some real, that they was kicking it. Donald Trump was kicking it with him because Donald Trump was a socialite. He was a real estate mogul, but he's a socialite. He wanted to be down, rub shoulders with the Hollywood folks. And it wasn't until recently that he got his show, his whatever, the Apprentice, whatever show, that he was able to actually get his own presence out on a real brand. But before that, he was out there kicking it with Mike Tyson. He was kicking it with, matter of fact, Mike Tyson, word around the campfire is he was banging Robert Givens while Mike Tyson was seeing Robert Givens while she was training because he was kicking it on the yacht with her. So my point being,
grab it, huh?
You might let him grab it. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
just like a rabbit. So come on, baby, let me have it. Shouts out to DJ Quick. What's up, DJ Quick?
Man.
Point being that Donald Trump is a socialite. Donald Trump is not and has never been qualified to run an entire country. I mean, I had this conversation earlier with a coworker of mine who is a Trump supporter. Actually, he's a cool dude, but he's a Trump supporter. And we had this conversation, and he would say, "Why don't you like Trump? You just don't like Trump. You're attacking Trump the person." I'm not attacking Trump the person. My analogy was this, all right? And my coworker was an all-star football player at the high school level, a Division I Division I college football player, and Division I baseball player. I said, "You are an excellent athlete. You get along well with people. You would make a great coach." However, if I was on the International Olympic Committee for the United States and I was the head of the coaching for selecting coaching for the skiing team, being a football player and a baseball player does not make you qualified, so I would not put you there. So because you are a businessman, you have no understanding of the political interworkings of the country. You are not qualified to be president of the United States with not even one iota of inclining of how the political process is run in this country. And that's exactly what Donald Trump did. That's exactly what he's doing. And I think it's going to bite us right in the ass.
Hey, brother, that iota of inkling, whatever you just said, that was good diction, brother. I like that. Hey, that was good diction.
Thank you, boss.
Hey, that was shoot. He speaks so well.
He speaks so well. Speaks so well. It's definitely not a compliment. All right. Speaking of speak so well, we could go on about Trump all day because this motherfucker's crazy. It's been one of those shows, folks. We're in one of them moods. We are talking about how slang has been appropriated from black culture and brought out into the mainstream culture, and sometimes it's used incorrectly or becomes something completely opposite of what it is supposed to be. A couple of examples I have, and this happens to me. Does this ever happen to you, brothers? Where one of my pet peeves is I'll be in line, there'll be 2 or 3 people in front of me, and a person, "Oh, yes, thank you, ma'am. Okay, next. Oh, yes, hi, sir. Oh, yes, thank you, sir." And then I get up there, "Hey, what's up, bro?" You know, like,
hey, bro, I got the response to that. Listen, I figured out what white men don't like being called, bro.
What's that?
It ain't, look, we ain't even got to use no racial epithets, brother.
What's that?
All we got to say is, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
When you got to use a tone, though.
Buddy?
They say, yeah, you got to say buddy.
How I say it?
But you got a tone like they say, "Hey, how can I help you, bro?" Say, "Look here, buddy."
Look, buddy.
Listen here, buddy. Yeah, throw a look here or listen here, bro. Listen here, buddy. Let me get a so and so whatever you ordering. He's all right.
Man,
hey,
you crazy.
Appreciate that, buddy.
You crazy.
Right on.
You crazy.
Oh, or hit him. Hey, hit him. I hit him with your word.
What's that?
Guy. All right, guy. Thanks, there,
Hey,
guy.
that's a good one, huh?
Hey, guy, huh?
That's a good
Hey,
one.
bro, I still be using your nod. Hey, Colton Crush taught me in high school to have the nod to give to a white man. He said, man, because he said we be going up. He said you got to go down with them, you know. So
Yeah.
we see them. Hit him with the, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I've been doing the white man night every time. How you doing? All right, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
go undercover on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to know their tactics.
Is
They
he at the
study our
meeting?
culture. You got to study them.
Is he at the
You know what I'm
meeting?
saying?
What's going on?
You got to study them.
Well,
You got to know.
give us a couple words. We got examples.
Well, a couple of examples too. I mean,
love my
well,
white
one.
folks out there.
I tell you what.
I love Caucasians. I just don't like crackers.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
All
There's a
right.
difference.
See now, my issue
Like I
is
love
this.
black people. Just don't like black crackers. Go ahead.
Okay,
Sorry.
first and foremost, let me clear that now. If you are a white man and you call me a nigga, even if it's hey, what's up, my nigga, I'm punching you in the mouth. Just so you know, right now, don't make that mistake. But also, people calling me homie. Listen, unless you are from the block, we went up in the same neighborhood. We are not homeboys. All right, homeboy is a word that is used to determine someone who's from the same neighborhood or city that you are from, all right? We're not translated just because you motherfuckers missed the memo, all right?
Hey, you know,
What about the ones?
my mom will say about one of your Steelers' greats quarterbacks, Terry Bradshaw. Every time she say, "Oh yeah, that's my homeboy."
Well, you the homeboy. They from the same town.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Shreveport, Louisiana. She'll say that about Robert Perry. That's my homeboy.
That's a homeboy. That's what it is. But see, the thing
And she
is,
trying to claim Dak Prescott. I said, but he's not from Shreveport. But I ain't gonna go on a tangent. Go ahead, brother.
so I'm just saying, homeboy is a specific term. Don't just use it to mean friend from wherever. You know, just because you meet someone that is not your homeboy.
But now dig this though, Professor T. Let me
I'm
ask you
digging.
something. We just talked about the ultimate one. I want to get to it because we can go on about how many words they steal and they use. But let's just get to the ultimate one, nigga. Right now, I have a question right now because these days,
Question me, brother.
in our generation, we know it was not acceptable to be white dude again. Hey, what's up, niggas? What y'all niggas doing?
Hey, you couldn't say nickel.
What's
around me.
happening,
I
nigga?
Sound too much like nigga.
Right? But I'm saying also at the same time, I'll give them this. They didn't seem like they wanted to say it. Like also like they, you know what I mean? Like just like the Mexican dudes back in the day. The Mexicans do say it now too. But back in the day, they used to be like, "Oh, the brothers, way there go the brothers over there, man. You brothers."
It's pop culture now, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying
It's
like
pop
this.
culture. That's what it is.
Now let me ask y'all this: Isn't it partly our fault?
No,
we
you
use
know
a
what?
nigga on
Yeah.
record. We use a nigga this.
But here's the
nigga,
deal,
nigga
though.
that. So it's partly our fault. I mean,
Yep.
we sold nigga.
yeah,
we sold it.
Hold on. I don't know if
We sold it.
But
We
did
sold
we
it.
sell it? Did we sell it, or is it something that they tried to appropriate from the culture in the sense of, as Nas has said and Common, this is rap for the black people for real. If you making rap for black folks,
But
Hey,
they making
hold
rap
up,
for the
Cut.
blacks no more,
Hold up,
man.
Cut. Let me speak now, Cut. If you make a song for black people and white people listen to it, all right, and then they start using the word. Now this is where I say it's different, and I think y'all country boys from Merced was probably the same with us up here.
Country boys.
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
JC,
wait.
JC, you hear that? JC, you hear that?
Y'all was country boys last episode, and I'm proud of it. Now I'm saying y'all.
I'm a country boy, man. I'm a country boy. I'm holding it down.
I'm saying,
I'm
so
holding it
y'all
down.
country boys
You
from
know what I'm
Merced.
saying?
Country boy.
But
I'm
you
pretty
throwing
sure
it like a jab. You throwing it like a jab.
You. I think y'all just sensitive, man.
Ain't nobody
Must be
sensitive.
tired, man.
Sensitive up in
So
here, boy.
my point is this: y'all country boys from Merced was probably the same as us city boys up here. That if a white boy had even fixed his lips to say it before he got it out, he probably was getting fired on.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Now my point is this:
It
nowadays,
would be my pleasure.
my pleasure. Nowadays, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right, bro. Now my thing
it's
is this.
pop
Wait, but
culture now,
let me say
It
this.
doesn't-
It's
With the
pop
youngsters,
culture.
the youngsters will say something different. They'll say, "Hold up, I grew up with White Mike. White Mike is from the block.
Yeah. He
So
from
one
the hood.
whoop, he came with me and we'll do the whoop. So this is White Mike. That's my nigga."
Well,
They'll tell you just like that, and you can't tell them no different. White Mike is my nigga.
that don't make it right. That's ignorance, boy.
I'm just saying though. To them, it is
So,
right.
so you
It's
know,
a
I put it
different
on. I
time,
don't put it. I
different
put it on.
generation.
I put it on either us as big brothers or as parents for not regulating that shit.
Okay, I'm
Man,
saying
it's,
like-
it's sold
okay,
in pop culture
okay,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's sold in pop culture. In the rap music, we sold that shit. We
Exactly.
sold the
We
word
sold it.
straight up, man.
Sold it. Not
They
just-
they buy the shit.
Well,
They buy the
you
shit.
go
It's
ahead
in
and let
the
them call.
suburbs.
You
It's
let them
supporting
call you
rap
nigga,
music.
because I'll tell you what.
I'll let them
Didn't nobody
me,
say
nigga.
I
that.
will repeat.
Didn't nobody say that.
I will repeat.
I'm just saying it got sold.
You will get fired on.
They listen.
got sold.
There's
The
a lot
word
of stuff
got
they do
sold.
this generation that I won't let done to me. They do. They call each other bitch all the time. Man,
Yeah.
bitch. We never playing around. We didn't do that.
Keep it real. That was probably worse than niggas. You know, that was how you bitch.
Yeah.
That was let's fight. That's really what you were saying.
You was getting called out. You said
so I'm saying they do a lot of different things in generation where I'm saying like that's them, bro. They wear the skinny jeans. They weird haircut, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shoot, that's what they do, you know?
But okay, keep it true. Real weird haircut. We're still on the same topic, but we're gonna deviate just a little bit. Weird haircut. I mean, the 90s and 80s is coming back. Cats got flat tops. Cats got the DuckTales coming back.
I ain't mad at
You know what I'm saying?
Everything get recycled, man.
Your boy Schroeder got the blonde. He bring it back to Kwame.
Yeah. My son has a kid and play out top fade.
On the real though, I'm gonna say this is. I think that is more so a Cali thing. What we're talking about with the nigga wear, because in the land, I didn't see it like that, brother. You don't see too many white folks in the hood, know how, but I don't see it like that. You know what I mean? Now I'm not saying that the white folks wasn't saying nigga when they was around themselves, when they was rapping Dr. Dre or something back in the 90s. But they was not around doing that when we was around. You know what I'm saying? They had the consciousness to know that maybe I shouldn't say that when I'm in the presence of black people. Maybe it's because they knew that there was a consequence for that action.
Did y'all see? Y'all see about? I think it was about like 10 years back. Said Entertainer had like a short little sketch show for a second.
What was that?
I think it was the Cedric Entertainer show.
Yeah.
And they had this sketch.
I don't watch TV, bro.
But this is a funny sketch. Is what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So they had this white friend. And they all went out to dinner. And he's sitting there like, and it's three black dudes. It's Cedric Entertainer. What's the dude to play on the Larry? What's his name? I can't think of his name, but the two other comedian dudes were there. And the white dude says, "Hey, so y'all cool with it? I can finally say it." They was like, "Yeah, man, we talked about it, man. It's good." He's like, "Nah, man, y'all serious?" They did like nah. They're like, "Man, say it, man, cool." He said, "Okay, what's up, my niggas?" Right. So the next scene they show him, right, he's in the hospital, bro. He's in the hospital, beat up. He's all like in slings and stuff. And they coming up there to visit him. He said, "Man, look what y'all did to me. Like, I thought y'all said I could say it." It's like, Cedric had me weak. He said, "Man," he said, I thought I was cool with it, man, but it was just a little too much And when you said it, he said a little too much
I see that one.
Look. They said, "But man, we felt bad about what we did, and we decided you could say it, right?" And he said, "Nah, man, I ain't saying it, man. I ain't saying it." He's like, "Nah, say it, man." He said, "All right. What's up, my niggas?" And the black doctor said, "Come in the room." What'd he say? Bro, so I'm saying, like, you know, our generation older is never gonna accept it, bro. We can't. It's just. I can't. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't want motherfuckers to get comfortable saying it and think it's cool, because I mean they gonna get whooped, man. By not even necessarily by someone their age. You know what I'm saying? You say it around. Now imagine one of these 16, 17-year-old young. Actually, I can't even call it out as being white folks, because I mean, to be honest, for me personally, the people out here that use it the most are the Filipinos. All right,
okay.
And then
that's because you live in.
Let's not put out. First off, let's not put out about where people live, and you know what I'm saying, on the show. Second of all, ain't no damn Filipinos in. They live in Daly City and Union City, brother.
Hey, Black Meen, I live in Sacramento. Come see about me.
Man, y'all
I want to see about me, Sacktown.
That word's been sold, though. The word's been sold, man. I ain't telling you what's right. I'm telling you what's real.
Captain Positive is over here.
Everybody, that ain't positive. That's real.
He keeping it real.
That's real.
It's been sold.
It's been sold. Who all listen to rap?
Who buys rap?
Yeah.
Who been buying rap? But that don't mean that the music is made for them.
Bruh, listen. You keep talking about the music.
You think this shit that they putting on the radio is really for us?
Common talking about making music for black people, right? But his music being sold by a white company.
Yeah.
You think that shit?
I want to hear your music you're not making music for black people, because why? Because that white company screens it before, and they listen to it before they get, and they say if they don't like what's said, we need to take that out. I bet you, I want to know how much got taken out.
You're not ready. You're not ready to come out.
The Garvey sample, that's not going on the album. Okay,
Lonnie Lynn, we would love to give you the opportunity to.
And bro,
hold on, we speaking of Lonnie Lynn. We're giving the opportunity to defend himself. Feel free to call us. Reach us at the Black Hand Side Show. You can go ahead and reach it. We can hold your position down. Go ahead, brother.
And don't give me. I got some heat for Common.
Okay.
So right. Don't get me started on Common.
Hey man, hey.
Yo, Suck Anyway turned out by Erykah Badu.
He's on the Badu list.
He's a sucker.
He's on the Badu. You saying he's on the Badu list?
Hey, that Badu bomb. That's what I call it, boy. Nah, that Badu voodoo. That's what she got. She got that voodoo, bro.
Badu voodoo.
She's a voodoo, bro. She hey, just like Rihanna.
Put the whammy
on voodoo, bitch.
She put the whammy on voodoo.
My dudes say, stay away from that voodoo, bitch. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that was a Rihanna boy. Hey, Rihanna, all them man, they got them eyes too. They down there, boy. Hey, yeah.
I'm trying to see one time.
Hey, I know you. See, Colton Crush is
he might have met her already. Herschel Maxwell,
Colton Crush crazy.
Hey, you gotta test.
He like that wild type.
Hey, they might have met. Well, some other words we got here, gentlemen. We got the bomb. You know what I'm saying? The bomb feels like I'm back in '89 again. Yeah. But people use that out here. The white folks use it out here like it. What? Not even that. Everywhere you go, they use it like it's like a fresh new term right out of the radio. The bomb. What else we got? Bling bling. You know.
I can't stand the way they say for show. We like, we just roll our tongue off for show, man. I'm out at you know what I mean? For show. For show.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We had mentioned this earlier.
For show.
For some reason, the one that gets me the worst is when they call something ghetto. I was like, that's so ghetto. Like that. I don't know that. That one bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it bothers me. It's like it got the right number of combinations.
But they just what they use it for in context just kills me. Like,
the connotations of it
make no sense.
I dig.
Hey, I'm gonna start some shit, man. Man, that's trailer park right there. That is just trailer park.
Hey, that might be the new one. That's trailer park stuff right there,
that's
boy.
Trailer park shit right there.
That's that trailer park okie doke.
Nah, you gotta be like that's Dixie or something. You know what I mean? So Dixie.
Oh,
so
man,
so
Dixie
right
shit, boy.
Well, Colton Crush, he's been in a lot of.
Hey, I travel.
He's been in a lot of places where
he may be the only guy
where the real Americans live at.
I'm the ones that want to make him great.
Undercover brother.
Yeah,
I'm infiltrating. I came back to give you the information. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm here to give you the information, the lowdown.
Professor T, I'm gonna tell you like this. This has been one of my best friends since 8-9 years old.
Yes, sir.
And I was not coming to visit him out there when he was in those places. I said, man, they're not gonna get two of us.
Should have came through.
I was telling him to get out before the movie was out, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling him to get out. I said, man, get out.
You ever see any Klan up there, brother?
Hey, keep it 100?
Mm-hmm.
I seen some that didn't like my kind.
Oh,
and you knew that for sure.
Hey, but where you was,
but I knew where not to go.
But that boy could carry the football.
Hold on now. Where he was at, not necessarily.
Where I was at was good. But you couldn't go up north.
No, where he was at is them survivalists.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm scared of it. Hey, I'm scared of them more than the Klan. Them survivalists.
Hey, because they can actually shoot. You know what
they could look. He could shoot, and he look. They like man, he's been holding off in the mountains for 8 months. We haven't found him. He comes back out every 3 weeks and shoots somebody else.
Yeah,
and it goes back. Yeah, them survivalists be deep, bro.
Hey,
my dad.
To the Northwest.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the North. My dad's an old black man. He be watching them crime shows.
I had a good time out there.
Them crime shows always got a survivalist who killed 10 people.
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe up there. That's where Theodore Kaczynski, aka the Unabomber, was out there hanging tight out there.
Survivalist.
You know what I'm saying? But you know where he was before that? He was doing things in Berkeley.
Berkeley, man. Berkeley liberal.
Berkeley.
Man, I don't even want to get started on that. Cause you know what I'm saying? They might.
Oh, all right. So y'all let us know below. What is your least favorite word that has been appropriated by white culture? We're curious about that. You guys have one? I had to say, like I said, I think ghetto is mine. Like, I think the way that they say that just annoys me. Do y'all brothers have one that annoys you the most?
I'm trying to think. They all annoy me, but it's like I don't know. The ones that annoy me the most are just like the simple ones, bro. Like we're talking like the bros, and I know that a lot of times they don't even mean it, but it just like it's like when in the situation like what you said, like it's like they didn't say sir to everybody.
You trying to relate to me?
Yeah,
I see you can be.
You trying to embarrass me on TV?
Embarrass me on TV, punk?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I see you, JC Hood, Soul, Yo. I like that. That yo is one.
Okay. The people giving us some. JC giving us some. Yo, yeah. But I don't know if yo was ours. I think that was a tie. Hey yo, hey yo, and we like the way that's hey, yo, hey.
Nah, I'm just saying it's full. I mean, especially nowadays, it's full of just
Man, you know the recent
appropriation.
ones.
Okay,
Turn
look.
up,
Hey,
lit.
hold on. We got to acknowledge something. We got a
What?
person on here who's on here for the first time. Maurice.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Maurice?
What's
Hey,
going on,
yo.
Maurice?
Hey, yo. He said, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Okay,
What's
Maurice.
I see you.
Yeah, but, yeah, bro, there's so many of them. Let me think.
Lit. You're doing the lit, the turn up. Turn up.
Oh,
Everything's
turn up is,
man.
yeah, turn up.
Turn
get
down.
turned.
You know what I tell them? I tell them. They say, turn up. I said, no, turn down. And why? For the kids.
Oh, yeah.
For the kids. You got kids.
Turn up, twerking. Listen. They took ownership. Miley Cyrus, I give her credit when she did that little
What's
week,
poppin'
that
with
little
ya?
week, whatever. I don't know what she was
Like that
twerking,
one.
but
Yeah.
whatever she was doing.
Man.
But they took ownership of twerk when she did that. You know what I'm saying? I
But
get
you
it.
know what twerk was back in the 90s.
Yeah, but see,
Word, so-
we used to. But twerk didn't mean pop that thing. It mean like, man, I'm finna go twerk my little. I'm finna twerk this little angle I got. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got this little twerk, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like, but I don't know.
See, but
man.
they took it and they trying to turn it into anything and everything.
Yeah.
That's what they do. It becomes pop.
True.
And then they use it with anything and everything. They can be like, that bag is so ghetto. Look, it has a hole in it. It's so ghetto.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They use it as
know what I mean?
as basically,
So just like
with
with
a connotation towards.
Yeah.
We mutated, then they mutated. You know what
And
I'm
as
saying?
far as it's selling the farm, man, I'm saying that all that stuff came out of the club music from the early 2000s, from the Little Johns and such, when all them cats was doing all that twerking and all that. That's when all of a sudden you had from the window to the wall, the sweat dropped down my balls. All that stuff is when.
Wait a minute, though, brother.
Go ahead,
What?
brother.
Now I gotta say something.
Say it, brother.
Say something, man.
Say what
I'm
you got
probably
to
about
say.
22 years old when that
And you
song
was in
came.
there
Speak
jamming.
on it.
Listen.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna say now that song,
Yeah.
is full of ignorance.
Yes.
But you was loving it.
But I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yep.
When we was
Speak
when
on
we was
it.
in the club in my backsliding days,
Speak on it.
right? We was in the club. You saw the most sophisticated woman turn into a whore in a split half a second. She be sitting there, yeah, just to the window. She go, oh, girl, to the wall, to the sweat. Look, she jaw skeet. And look, and then you be like, damn, girl, what's going on? He's not talking about me.
Nah.
Yeah, that was.
It's just-
That's a
song.
famous thing.
It's a
It's just a song. He's like, I'm about to get up off the floor. But what you doing? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with
But
you?
that's the song they dance to, they practice to, you know what I'm saying?
Boy.
In the mirror. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
Get
saying,
ready
though,
to
dog.
turn up. Oh, when skate,
Skate.
come on.
Skate.
I'm about to skate. You know what I'm
But I'm
saying?
just saying though.
And I was back there, hey, skate.
Skate. But I'm just saying though. That song, I listen to, oh my God, it's the most ignorant song
Yeah.
ever.
They all are, though.
But they all are. But I'm just saying though. What I'm saying is this. I'm not mad at those brothers for eating.
Nah.
I gotta say.
I'm not mad at them for eating.
I gotta say the song. I think I was around in the same era. I think the one that really set it off with all the credit. Little John set it off, but when you heard this
Hey,
song,
Maurice
right
talk
here,
about I be turned.
This
Ski
song-
Ski from 03.
I was from 03. I was
Appreciate that,
23.
Maurice.
Hey, Maurice
Appreciate
song.
that.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 23 then, Maurice.
when you heard this song right here, this is when they really did what you was talking about right here.
I know that's right.
When you heard that, now you knew that the club was going there with it, but that song was full of just as much ignorance.
You wanna do?
That's when we had.
Bend over.
Hey,
Bend,
that's dope.
Yeah.
bend over.
That's when you had the club turn into a strip show slash. Was it fun? Yes. Was it ignorant as hell?
Okay, but understand their culture down there. Their
Yeah.
culture is strip club culture.
Yep.
So that's what was popping.
That's my point. It's strip club culture down there. What they got to do with a couple of brothers in San Diego, California, in Oakland, California, in San
Okay,
Francisco,
okay.
California?
Let me tell you, because it goes around. Okay, sip and syrup is culture was Texas culture.
Yep.
Now it's everywhere.
I can honestly say I've never sipped any syrup.
I've
in my
never
life.
sipped syrup
Me
either.
neither.
But I'm saying all these youngsters, everybody you watch every video, pulling up act.
That's what's new. That's what's going down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what? I mean,
Well, I let's just say I don't dig it, or if you will, that's out.
That's out.
All
That's what I'm
right.
talking about. We about
So,
to get to that.
For that reasoning, let's jump right on to this next episode of.
No, that's out, man.
Yeah, that's out, man. I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of That's Out. I had to take some notes
Okay.
this time, and I did a little something different this time. I took a poll. Well, you know what I'm saying? Some of my partners.
You
I
took
said,
a poll, huh?
I took a poll. I sat the brothers down. I said, what is out for us, right?
Right.
And we came to a consensus. The guy that always brings his girl is out, all right? The guy who always brings his girl is out, okay?
But he can't leave home without her.
The dude who
He can't
says,
leave home
hey,
without her.
hey, can my girl come?
You
Okay,
have to
come
count
on, right? He is out.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I can tell y'all again, all right?
That man is out, huh?
Now, you know, the brothers, you know what I mean? We love that marijuana, right? And the worst thing back in the day was this guy. Can my girl hit it? That guy's out, okay?
Hey,
the
bro.
guy bringing his girl.
Hey, bro.
That guy back in the day, I remember you. Can my girl hit it?
Bro.
You go get your girl. You're out, okay?
Bro,
No,
can my
that's
girl
out,
hit it?
man.
All right? Now.
She cool, bro.
Yeah,
Can
nah,
she hit
nah.
it, bro?
Can my girl come?
No, that's out, man.
That guy is out, okay? All right, bringing your girl to the bachelor party type of dude. You know what I mean? Out. All right, now the next thing.
Couldn't leave her at home. We go everywhere together. man.
We go everywhere. We do
everything
good things together. But look,
Love.
I'm saying like this. All right, now the next thing that's out, I'm a little biased about because I'm not a fan of them, okay? Right? But I'm conflicted because I don't want to see the city go down. But the Raiders are out, y'all.
What?
Okay? The
No,
Raiders
that's
are
out.
out.
Oh, nah.
Okay? They are out. They are headed to Vegas. They are out. So that means y'all dreams of Marshawn Lynch coming back are out, okay?
No, that's
Not
out,
even for a
man.
year. We
Not
can't
even
get.
they are out, okay? The Raiders are out, all right? And
Damn.
I just want to say that all y'all talked about that the San Francisco 49ers are the Santa Clara 49ers, okay? The Raiders are the Las Vegas Raiders now, okay? They are out. Okay? Now,
No, that's out,
now let me
man.
calm down. Let me calm down.
Okay.
Now I don't want to see the city of Oakland go down.
Nah.
The Raiders
not
about
that.
the last thing they have, okay?
Hey, that's bad news because
It's bad news, okay? It's bad news because the Warriors are
going to
leaving.
San Francisco.
Warriors going to San Francisco, and the Warriors are going to a part of San Francisco that no black person can ever afford. Say that, but
Hey.
I'm just saying they're about to lose everything, okay?
JC called his feelings. He called his feelings about it, man.
Oh man, JC, hey
you know he
man,
ride or die.
they're out, JC, okay? They are out.
guys.
All right,
Take it
now,
easy on him.
now, but listen, I'm saying this. I don't want to see the city of Oakland go down because I mean, if you know, the A's are like a little league team. You know what I mean? They don't give them no money or nothing. They're just pretty much a little league team.
Hey, the A's been trying to go to San Jose for the last decade.
The park is terrible.
They stand
You know
on
what I
the corner
mean?
of
So nobody
the
cares about the
lemonade.
A's, right? So if they lose, they're going to lose the Warriors. They're losing the Raiders. It's bad for the city. I feel bad for the city of Oakland. But as far as the regular Raider fan who's not from Oakland, they are out. Okay, the Raiders are out. Right.
No, that's out, man.
Hey, keep it all the way trill. I think it's problematic because I think Mark Davis is making the money grab. I think it's going to backfire. I think they're going to go to Las Vegas. I think what's going to happen, these casinos are going to end up buying up all these booths in the stadium. It's going to be a bunch of people who don't give a shit about football going to the games. It's going to be a bunch of Japanese tourists coming over, sitting in there, not knowing what football is, just doing it because this is what Americans do, and they'll leave at halftime and don't want to give a shit, and I think it'll
They
backfire
trying to
on the
make it
Raiders.
the Staples
Hey,
Center, bro.
hey.
They trying to make it the
You know what
Staples
Mark
Center of
Davis?
football.
You know what Mark
Back in the
Davis
late
thinking?
in the
He
80s,
said,
man.
money, money, money,
Oh,
money,
yeah. Big money.
money.
Big money.
But check this out. Now, dig this.
What?
We're going to get to we throwing out the black race.
Oh no, who we got this week, man?
And I'm throwing out the black race, a couple of people that people might not agree with me because they never agree with me when I throw out the black race, okay? And this week.
He shot that white boy.
Yeah, that's right. Shot that white boy. But look here. These are the people who are being thrown out the black race. Pharrell Williams and Common are out, okay? You guys are out the black race, all right? Talking about you the new black. Okay, I don't know if y'all heard about this phenomenon talking about they're the new black. Okay?
I didn't know it was a new black. It's a new black.
I didn't know we was new.
Man, but we've been the same black.
Let me read y'all a quote for what Common said.
Okay.
He said, We all know there's been some bad history in our country. We know racism exists. I'm extending my hand. We want to get past this. We've been bullied and beat down. We're not extending a fist. We're extending our hand in love. Well, we're saying, let's get past this. Let's forget the past. You sound like a true coon, Common. And you are out. Okay?
The black race can't afford you no more.
That's right. The black race can't afford you no more, boy. And you have the nerve to be singing and be rapping all this black stuff, talking about, well, let's get past it. But you talking about Black America again and talking about what happened. I don't want to hear none of that from you no more after you say something like that. Okay? Now you're a black cracker. Okay? Right? That's why Erykah Badu turned you out, sucker. And for real,
why you so mean?
Nah, for real, and you a sucker on under too, okay? Talking about you the new black and we just forget it. It's ironic that you talk about your new black after you had a multi-platinum song called Happy.
Yeah.
Okay, if I was rich like that, I think I'm a new black. I'm happy. Get up out of here. Get your black cracker ass. You are out.
Feel like a room
Okay?
without a
going in
roof.
on
Yeah, I'm going in. They are out talking about they are new black and we should forget what happened. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's okay to be a black faggot. Yeah, that's what you is. Okay, you're out, both of you.
See, the black race can't afford you no more.
That's right, and that's this week's edition of That's Out.
No, that's out, man.
Man, calm
Oh,
down,
man. Well, hey,
Damn,
you fired up,
heat
brother.
Heat coming off you,
He
bro.
fired up, man.
Heat coming off you, man. Let me dust you off, man.
Hey, man, go live, man. You go
Yeah.
live, man, because I'm about to go crazy.
Okay. Cocaine crash.
So, listen,
Cocaine crazy.
I'm a purveyor of consciousness, but I listen to all kinds of things. You got to keep up with what people are thinking. I was listening to Howard Stern the other day, brothers, okay?
Yeah.
Howard Stern was talking about he had a rule, all right? And I want to see if this applies to the black community the same way it applies to the white community. His rule was you are, as a man, allowed to date someone who is half your age plus 7. So if you're 30 years old, say half your age, 15 plus 7, all right, that is your limit. That's 22, you know what I'm saying? That is, what do you think? So I want to know what the brothers think, okay? First off, I want to know what the brothers think as men, what they think about what is the limit for a man and a woman, for that example. I wish we had our scheduled woman guest who was supposed to be on the show here today, but we do not. So, but from a male perspective, what is, okay, I guess you got to do it like this. If your homeboy brought in a girl, what is the age difference before you start clowning like, come on, man? You know what I'm saying? I know some brothers feel like, I know some brothers feel 8 to 80, crippled and crazy. If this grass on the field play ball.
9, 10, 11 and up.
If you bleed, you get stuck.
Nah. No, not me. Not black me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. I think that 5 years is a limit for me.
Like, what we talking? Are we talking about?
I don't know. It's just.
Are we talking about on a serious relationship? Are we talking about? Because what's the relationship for? Because if he just hitting it, if she just the side piece,
then it's just a vessel of.
Well, I don't
you know what I'm saying, to keep it 100. Somebody
I do not condone that behavior.
I'm just saying I ain't condoning it at all. But
if it's legal, then you love it.
I'm just saying some people had them agreements.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She might be doing something for him. He doing something for her.
So what about if your boy brought home someone who was, I don't know, right out of high school, 19, 20 years old.
How old is my boy?
I don't know, let's say he's 32.
He's 32, 19, 20 year old.
And he know this. He knows.
He knows it.
No.
And I know he just trying to. I'll be like, dog, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with you, man?
He's mature for her age,
you want
man.
To just.
I don't want to hear no mature for her age. She has no life experience.
Mature, but mentally,
she has no life experience.
I mean, all I'm saying is, I'm just asking. I don't know.
And at 19, if she has too much life experience, there's a problem.
The Howard Stern rule, like I said, the Howard Stern rule. The Howard Stern rule was half the age plus 7. Is that a legitimate rule? I mean, that's what I'm asking. Because my thing is this, right? I don't know. If the Mexicans, quinceañera, that was supposed to be the age, 15 years. The Mexicans. So if you 15, the quinceañera was supposed to be a welcoming to the world, and you can get married. So you were 23, 24, 25, 15 was the green light. Now, obviously, we live in a country where it may not be the green light. My question is, what is the green light?
I mean, is we talking? See, my thing is,
We're not talking about just.
you just talking about age.
We're not talking about
Because
you're not talking about you found a piece out. She looked good. I'm
You
talking about
serious.
Yeah, I'm talking about you bringing one home. Look to meet the
Like,
homeboys.
Yeah, like hey,
Like
I
the
think this
fam,
one.
like,
I think this the
meet her.
To meet
Like
the
she's
homeboys.
serious.
Yeah.
Like this my piece. This is what I've been kicking it with. Y'all ain't been.
Dude is 32
catching me.
and she's 19.
I'm asking, what is the age limit?
I'd have to.
That's bad right there. 30.
I'm not saying what is the age limit. Okay, for a 32-year-old.
It ain't about age limits to me. It's about mentally.
So that's my point. So if she's 19 and she's mentally on point, it's cool.
No.
It.
Because if she's 19 and mentally on point, like I said, there's too much life experience. Okay, what's happened to you? What's going on?
Only you know.
I was hoeing at 12, so by the time.
Are you saying life experience just sexual, or are we talking about?
I
I'm
didn't
talking
say
about
nothing. I'm
mentally.
talking about
Me keep talking about sex.
Well,
I'm not just talking about
Meen,
sex.
hey, look, Meen been married for about 20 years, so
I know.
understand that's a whole different story. I'm
You
talking
saying
about
life experience. You keep saying the sex.
I'm
You
talking
know what
about
saying?
I'm
saying
talking
like
about
this.
mentally.
I'm talking about life experience, period. If she's 19 and she already had 6 jobs, man, I mean, she's not.
What if she didn't travel the world? What if she living that lifestyle? She got access to resources, tools, money. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if y'all trying to condone pedophilia on this show, okay,
Bro,
I'm just
I
saying,
ain't.
okay.
He's saying she legit. You gotta be
Nah, I'm
legal
just
for
messing.
sure.
That's
You
the
gotta be
question.
legal for
That's
sure.
the question. The question is, what is the right age? I'm not saying that this is the right. The question is, what is the right age? So you say
I don't know. I'm not
you say
sure.
5 years. So a 32-year-old and a 25-year-old that's out.
No, that's not out. 25 is not bad.
I mean, I'm saying.
25 is not bad. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, 32 and a 19-year-old, that's out. And I'm saying, like, I'm not saying that I just think that, bro, it's just there's too much of a generation gap.
Okay,
right there.
so let's flip it then. Let's flip it because we talked about this briefly. All right. The question is more so. Now let's say that your son, when he's 20, all right. Let's say he's 20 and he bring home a 29-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna be on the same fiery tip?
Actually, that situation exists in my life right now. It's not my son, but it's my nephew.
Well.
He's doing his thing like that, and now I can't really.
And his mom is none too happy about it. But as an uncle, how you feel about it?
Okay, this is how I feel about it. If he can handle that, it's fine. They're like both in their in their 20s, and the thing is this: she's not very mature, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they.
So it's like
They
if the
on the same
person
level
is not
mentally.
very, if it's older, not very mature, doesn't have a lot of experience, then they're just looking for love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love.
Hey, don't like I.
But
Used
anyway,
to say,
I'm
don't
just
put,
saying.
Don't put your heart in the wrong place.
I'm just
You know what
saying.
I'm saying it get broken.
Yeah, and this
That
is coming,
can happen.
This is coming from a positive brother, okay?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying from the
I'm
positive.
a real brother.
You
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what's right. I'm telling you what's real. With some positivity
With
on
some
the side.
positivity
You know what I'm saying? A
on the
little bit of
side.
sauce on the side with the positivity. You know?
Hey,
We may have to revisit this topic when we get the woman here. I'm just curious, man.
I think we should. I think
mentally.
we need to hear, because women tend to be, they claim to be more mature. Period. You know, and think about it. Think about it. Even physically, when we were in junior high, right, from elementary to junior high, right, when we got to junior high, girls start kind of surpassing us, like that 5th to 8th grade, like level. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all was messing with the. You know.
Hey, brother, please mute. Hey, beep. Somebody hit the button. Beep.
I ain't in it.
Beep.
I ain't in it, man.
Beep.
Can't tell this man.
Yeah, he can't. Man, beep. Goodness, man.
Nah, I really
Yes,
though.
go
I think it's some maturity. You know what I mean? Like your situation, you know, with the nephew and whatnot. You know, you said the girl don't seem, you know, too mature in that sense. So, you know, maybe they vibrate on the
Okay, I
same
don't
level
mean
mentally.
mature. She
you know?
doesn't seem to have the like dating
drive or-
experience.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
And that's cool. Just
you
as
saying-
long as nobody don't put their heart in the wrong place.
Are you
straight
saying
up,
that
man.
it's a square affair?
A square affair.
I think long as both parties know consensually like what the deal is, You know what I mean? It shouldn't be, long as it's all out there on the table. Hey, you know what? If it's just a booty call, a little freaky, deaky, get down, then that's that, and both parties know. But if y'all looking for love, and you know, if things ain't matching, eventually things ain't gonna match up if the maturity level ain't there.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying like this: 32-year-old and 19-year-old, right?
Yeah.
She loves Drake. And she loves 21 Savage and whoever. Hey, they like all that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And so
get down a little bit.
it's a problem if the 32-year-old dude is on, you know, he's going to the clubs, coming. I mean, she can't even get in the club. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? But I'm saying he's trying to go with her and do what she does. He's trying to dress down. Because think about it, right? If she takes him around him, he might dress down. You know, you know. So it's like, I don't know, man.
That's when you pull him to the side and see what his real intentions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man, is you just trying to beat him?
Yeah, like,
I
just think it's too much of a generation gap. That's my point. That's my.
Okay, so we're gonna talk more about this. I think
It got to be more than about the anatomy.
I think we're gonna have to bring in, when our woman guest shows up on the next episode, we'll have to ask her. We think we need more dialogue on it. But I do want to ask one question before we switch out. We got time for one answer. Okay. The flip side is, now we're not talking about older man. All right. As now, I know Brothers is married in here, but let's say for hypothetical reasons, you hear me, Miss Black Meen? We saying hypothetical. I'm saying, what is the oldest age more than you that you would date then?
Right now, in my mid to approaching late 30s.
What's the number? Pull it out. It's in there.
I have to say, she can't be older than 50.
Oh, so you get the 50 down 50, huh?
50?
Man, I done seen some bad 50-year-olds.
Hey, that's what I'm
man.
talking
All
about.
right,
Meen.
okay,
That's
all
what I'm
right. You
talking
knocked the
about.
dust
You know what
off
I'm
that.
saying,
But
Hey, man,
excuse me, sorry.
bruh.
With your
Get you
wrinkle,
one of them
I can't be your lover.
What about you, brother?
Me, I mean, what she look like? She bad?
It's
I mean,
you,
'cause
it's up to you to decide. I didn't give any
Who did
parameters.
this show recently? Some black female. She
Nah, what's her name? Just turned 50 and she bad.
Who that?
The wife. She played the wife on DL Hughley. Show.
You talking about?
She's still bad,
here, man.
From Memphis, Tennessee.
She like,
what's
hey,
her name?
Hey, if she get up, she work out,
From
she
Rosewood?
do yoga.
Lee Sneal.
Yeah, she was bad and she's still bad, bruh.
Man.
I'm just
she's still
saying.
bad.
I'm saying if she get up, she work out, she do yoga, exfoliate, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Parker.
You know what I'm saying? Miss Parker.
Miss
You know what I'm saying?
Parker.
I might. You know what I'm saying? I might 60.
You
I
feel
might
me?
60. You know what I'm saying?
60?
She get 60, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
might shock you.
You
bruh.
just
She
made
give you one of them-
60-year-old panties wet across the country.
She,
That
but she a
comment.
freak.
Hey,
She
man.
nasty.
Hey, 60. Hey, man. Hey, I got. Hey, man. Look.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
and she
man.
know everything to do.
Know everything. What's that velveteen rub? You know what I'm saying? What was that?
Look.
What
Look.
movie was that?
She's 60. Look. Putting Ben Gay as part of foreplay. Look. Oh, hold on. Let me rub this on.
Yeah. Hey,
On my knee.
You know what I'm saying? Let me warm up. Let me stretch. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
Hey, she
man,
knows
y'all-
some things. I bet you what she knows some things.
Y'all are getting me put out the hotel tonight. I ain't gonna be able to get back in.
You talking about
The hotel code, the key code, the key been changed. The code didn't change.
It was speaking hypotheticals, Miss Black Meen.
I have a personal letter for you.
Yeah, I was talking
you were
about.
sleeping.
By the way, y'all was talking about Miss Elise Neal. The lovely Miss Elise Neal just turned 51,
Yeah.
March 14th. And good Lord, if my wife looks like that at 51, I'm winning.
Hey,
Anyway,
It looks like I'm headed that way.
yeah.
Looks like I'm headed that way. Looks like my
That's
hey
young, man.
you
I
know,
see you,
wife doing it
Jason.
that, hey, girl.
Oh, Nicole.
All
Yeah,
right.
he put on it. Oh, hey, Maurice on. That's I like Maurice, man. He on there.
Well, you know what, brothers? Let's end on a good note here, cause it's that time.
Now it's time for a moment with Colton Crush. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear that? Y'all feel that? Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Bring it down one notch, you know? We gonna get into something, you know what I mean? We gonna spin everything on a positive spin right here, right now. So, you know, for this week's a moment, what I want y'all to do is take the negativity out your life.
I'm talking about.
You know?
Hey, man. All the women on Facebook Live right now threw their panties at their phone. Colton!
Hey, I'm taking. Hey. Nah, but real talk. This week's though a moment. Do y'all ever find yourselves saying I can't or nah, that's just not gonna work for me? You know, just see yourself saying some type of negative phrase, in a sense, almost you defeating yourself before even taking on the task. You know, so I find myself from time to time seeing, catching myself doing that, and when I do, I immediately stop. I like to take notice of it and say, nah, don't put that barrier up. Don't limit yourself from what you can or what you can't do. So this week, what I want everybody to do is, if you just be conscious of it. If you find yourself saying like, oh man, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. That just ain't gonna get done or something. Nah, put the effort in, put the work in, stop yourself and believe in yourself, So what's that one word that you constantly find yourself, a phrase, saying or doing? That's what I want to ask the brothers tonight. What's that you constantly see yourself,
like as far as like a
that's detrimental to yourself, your self-growth, or, something that you trying to achieve and you're like, I'm just doubting myself, Or what's that one negative word that you constantly know that you say?
I'm not a negative brother, man. I got to keep it real, man.
Yeah, I got to think of that. That's a hard one for me because you
don't ever be like, nah, I can't.
You know me.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? I always been small. I always been small. Thought I was Shaquille O'Neal. So you know what I mean. So that's the problem.
Hey, I take care of the problem. Look, me and Black Means, me and Macaroni almost got into over the screen door fixing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, up in here. You know what I'm saying? These brothers.
Professor T trying to fight my daddy, man.
Hey.
I said, I can't believe it, man.
I was just trying to put the screen door back on.
Hey man,
I sent him.
Yeah,
I need cola. I need cola.
I watched 2 5 6 light skinned men arguing over a door, and they was well, I got it. Well, it goes this way. I got this way. And I said, damn,
I'm 5'8".
They better get him up.
Hey man, y'all taking over my moment, man. I see JC then I like that one. Next time, yeah, you catch yourself saying, I'm gonna do that next time. That's a good one,
next
JC.
Time, JC.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Stuff like that. Catch yourself saying that. Nah, stop it.
Do what you say. Do it now. Don't do it next time. Might not.
You know what? You know what mine is?
What's that?
Is I'll do it, but I will procrastinate.
Yeah.
I'll say
do it later.
Well, I'll say I'm gonna get to that, and I'll make the excuse like I'm prioritizing.
Yeah.
But I really know that I'm just like I don't want to do that right now. So
Yeah.
I kind of like I'm gonna get to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll get to it, but it's a man. You know what I mean? When I get to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like type of thing. You know what I mean? So like. Maybe with the procrastination thing, I'm gonna try to stop doing that. Just when I see, So.
Yeah.
See me, I do my best work under pressure, man. You know what I mean? When the pressure comes, I get clutch, man. I put out. I didn't say flawless. I say I perform better when the pressure is on, brother. You know what I mean? Like when the 12th round is happening, you in the ropes. I'm fighting out the ropes. I'm putting that boy down.
Show.
You better.
You know what that mean?
What?
Show, man. We gonna get them beats a week for the album drop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man. I've been waiting for
them.
them
Gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be dope. Hey, the pressure gonna be on. No,
yeah. Classic.
They gonna MPC beat sample. Y'all just rap. I got it.
Don't cut. You have to cut your mic.
I'm mixing. Look, he record. I got it.
No. Much love to Professor T, man. Much love. But brother, I got you. But since Professor T, he works well under pressure, you know what I mean? But if you catch yourself saying next time or pushing something off, just be conscious of it. I think, and try this for a week
honestly,
and see how it changes.
I think most brothers, most people, period.
Yeah.
I don't feel like doing it right now.
Yeah. We
I
procrastinate.
I don't feel like I'll do it later. You know what I'm saying? But I guess next time I'll do it later is different, but I'll do it later is one I think most people probably say.
But I'm not even going to say procrastinate. It's more so back to what Meen said, prioritizing. Yeah. Is it a priority for you? When it's a priority, you're going to step up and do it. If it's not, you kind of push it back. I'll get to that later.
Yeah, I think it's about all realizing what's really important to you. You know what I mean? Like you really like recognize what's important to you.
Yeah.
Like you could be doing negative things, you know what I'm saying, and realize that that's actually more important to you than what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence. Do not procrastinate, people.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank you once again for listening to another episode of the Black Hand Sideshow.
Yes.
You can find us all over the web at...
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram,
Hey,
Twitter,
people are calling
YouTube.
for Professor T to get on to Facebook.
Hey.
Look, Maurice, we be trying to get him on, man.
Man,
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying?
he ain't really hip. He a little scared, man. He
He
like,
ain't
you know what
scared.
I'm
I'm a social protester, man. I don't follow like the sheep, brother.
Look, Maurice and them, they mad 'cause they can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? They want to know who Professor T is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
want to know who Professor T is.
I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? This man,
Oh,
got me
no.
off. Uh-oh.
JC said Professor T is the Trump of Facebook.
Nah.
Oh, but
They call you-
hey, Maurice said he is. Oh man, you got
They
the
call you
fans
Trump.
going crazy
They
in
call
here,
you
man.
Trump, man. They call you Trump.
I'm saying what it say right here, man. Hey, look, man, the fans going in right now, man.
Hey, they can keep on
Hey,
going in.
they going
As JC
in,
said that.
They got, hey,
JC just upset
JC
the Raiders
got
done
it.
left, man. He trying to get off, man.
The Raiders are out, JC.
That's
out.
all that is.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Professor, hey, that's what he said. He said, you mad? Hey, JC, he said, you mad? 'Cause
bang.
Hey, he said, shots fired. 100 round drum at him. Hey, hey, you know my boy, hey, remember I played that song for you to do? He said, I'm on pills and liquor. You have to kill me. And I said, man, they crazy. I said, damn. Hey,
Anderson Paak, right on, man. I rocks with Anderson Paak, straight up.
that's right.
Straight
Hey,
up, man.
JC, Professor T, since you can't hear him, he said you just mad because the Raiders is out.
Ro James, I mess with him. Shouters go Gambino, Redbone. That's a nice one, too. Hey. Daniel Caesar, too.
Hey, shout out to Love 4.
Love, folk.
Hey, that's my act.
Nah,
I don't
you
care
good
nobody say, man. Out there in Chi-Town.
Sleepy Giants.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Nah, real talk. Shout out to Sleepy Giants.
Yeah,
shout out to
straight up.
Bunchy Carter. That's coming out this summer. Okay, y'all don't know Bunchy Carter is. You need to get on that Bunchy Carter. Maurice, JC, y'all better hit that. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, brothers. We running out of time here. I hate
Shout out to
Hey,
Monkey
yeah.
Bowls.
Hey, shout out to
Still
shout out
Bunky
to our
Bowls over here.
followers, out there in Atlanta, New York.
Shout out to
Houston,
Be Focused,
Chicago.
man. Shout out to Be Focused, man.
Baby.
Shout out to you, bro. Hey, Be Focused.
We miss
Be
you,
Focused.
man.
Is it your seat? I wish I could show you your seat.
Hey,
Look. Be
Say,
Focused.
keeping it warm.
Oh,
Keep it warm for
the
you.
mic is all Be Focused, man. Oh, where you at?
And shouts out to Dame from the city.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout
Well,
out to Cola.
My boy Dame.
my brothers. would like to
I
sign
heard
out.
that. I heard that.
Cheesecake.
Okay.
Give me a cheesecake next time I come.
All right.
Down there.
I'm Professor T, the 5'8" monster. To my left hand side, I got,
It's your boy Colton Crush. Keep it positive. Keep it real.
and in the middle,
Got your boy Black Meen, a.k.a. Booney Farnsworth, a.k.a. Bunchy Carter. You know how I go.
and holding it down for the team. We got an empty hot seat tonight for waiting for our female guest to come in and be focused. We need you to come on back to us and stop paying.
Thank y'all for tuning in. One love,
Yup,
Facebook Live.
straight
Appreciate
up,
it.
Straight up.
And we out of here.
We out.
y'all.
Peace.
Falling out loud.